And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForge. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Andrew Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Washington, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForge on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you, Kevin.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Inside, here's Washington, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Celtics. Over in the corner, McBride. The kick out to Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. Boston's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk. You know, thinking about the time that MP spent in Europe, he played a season for the powerhouse team Basket Madrid while he was there.
Madrid might not be in the NBA, but they are a massive club in Europe. For MP to break in and earn minutes there gives good reason as to why he might find success here in the NBA.
Here's the screen. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson on the wing. Shamet kicks to Towns. Drops in the tray. Towns has got 8 points.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Boston trailing. Over in the corner, Washington. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the paint, Towns with the steal. Bridges outside. Here's McBride. Still yet to score. And it's Towns missing. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Boston. Brown out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Washington. And it's Walsh in at the 3 spot. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. To the middle. Pass to Shamet. New York moving the ball around. Here's Kolek. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Kolek has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
On the wing, MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
From outside the arc, and another 3 for New York.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
MP right side. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Count it. Washington's got 4 this quarter. New York leading by 8. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Brown. Bridges misses. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. On the wing, MP. Defended by Bridges. From deep, Washington. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Towns, a screen on Simon. And it's Shamet missing. Celtics trail by 5. MP looking it over. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Towns for 3. And Boston with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I mean, big-time win, bigger time, third quarter comeback, and definitely a great game for us to watch as well.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Shamet. There's a screen by Robinson. New York, no good that time either. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Shamet with the steal. To the inside, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Outside, Towns. Now, here's Anunoby. Still without a basket. Here's Bridges. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. There's Brown with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Shamet, covered by Simons. Robinson misses. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Washington's got 22. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Knicks, Clarkson comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. And then for Boston, Cade is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Towns for 3. Stolen by Washington. For 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. And then Washington with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. With the floater, it's Brunson at point-blank range.
You know, he's such an unpredictable player because of his change of pace, his great footwork, his deceptive strength. When you least expect it, Brunson hits you with that floater, and you're defenseless against him.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
On deep, Brunson buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got it all tied up now for New York.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
From deep, Washington. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Clarkson on the wing. Outside, Towns. Fires for 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Washington, and the layup's good off the glass. Washington's got 30.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anunoby kicks to Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. MP outside. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping the claw, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a...
Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hart outside, and Hart throws it down.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. Hart is driving, he's thriving, putting his head down, going to the rack.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
And Robinson is right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From deep Washington, it's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shoots the 3. Here's Walsh. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Down low. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum against Hart. Pass to Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Shoots over Simon. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Anunoby, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Washington inside. Defended by Bridges. Off with the layup. One second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. Anthony Simons out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Washington. And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. And then Washington with the dunk. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Lobbed up there for Robinson and taken away by Brown. 4-on-3 break. Here's Minot. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Boston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Robinson against Washington. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's McBride. The steal. Washington inside. Defended by McBride. Anunoby outside. McBride passes to Towns. To the inside.
One of the things I love about Towns is how...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Good on the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Hart, he's checked in for New York. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Nice ball movement by Boston. On the wing, MP. Defended by Towns. From deep, Washington. Nailed from three-point land. Washington's got 42 in the game. Pass to Shamet. Towns, a screen on Brown. Now here's Towns. Just 5 on the clock. MP outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And stolen by Hart. Towns trying to get open. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Minot. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Washington's got his 3rd assist on the night. Anunoby outside. Takes the 3. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. Washington's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Brown outside. Here's Minot. Inside, Washington. And that one, good. Washington's got 44.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Knicks trail by 7. McBride passes to Towns. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. It's Hart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Towns wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 13 points in the second half. There's the pick from deep Washington. And no good. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. McBride passes to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Boston leading by 4. To the right side. To the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's McBride. Offline with his 3. For Boston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Tatum gets the screen from Washington. Simon's on the wing. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Simon.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Shamet. Back to McBride. Hart outside. Now Towns. A rebound by Washington.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Tatum setting the pick for Washington. And there's the 3.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Knicks trail by 9. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for New York. Bridges it.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson against Pritchard. Brunson with a head of steam. And here is Tatum. On the wing, MP. Defended by Towns. Three, good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Washington, and he connects on the short J.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Brunson goes in. Brunson carving out space inside.
Do not be deceived by his height. Brunson is a physical player. You better believe it. Extremely strong.
Hard outside. Knocks down the three.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Washington fires. The three is off. Knicks trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Now here's Bridges. Misses the three.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Tatum outside. Tatum with the screen on Towns. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum. It's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
113, 104.
Washington. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long.